Your absence is torture for avoidance. There's a truth about avoidant people that most never talk about, and once you understand it, it completely flips the power dynamic in your relationships. Your absence is not relief to them. It's not freedom. It's not peace. Your absence is torture. But here's where it gets complicated, because they will never show it the way you expect. Avoidants are wired to suppress, to disconnect, to convince themselves they don't need anyone. So when you're present, when you're close, when emotions start to deepen, it overwhelms them. It triggers their fear of losing control, their fear of dependence, their fear of being exposed. And their instinct? Pull away, create distance, act cold. But the moment you truly step back, when your energy, your attention, your presence is no longer there, that's when the real storm begins inside them. Because now there's silence. And in that silence, there's no distraction from their own thoughts. No way to escape what they actually feel. You see, avoidants don't process emotions in real time. They delay it. They bury it. They run from it. But absence forces them to face it. Suddenly, they start remembering the way you made them feel safe without demanding too much. The way you understood them in ways others didn't. The way your presence softened parts of them they didn't even realize were hardened. And this realization doesn't come as a gentle thought. It hits them in waves. Quiet, confusing, and deeply unsettling. They won't text you saying, "I miss you." They won't openly admit that your absence is affecting them. Instead, it shows up differently. Restlessness, overthinking, random memories at night. A subtle but persistent feeling that something is missing, but they can't fully articulate what it is. And here's the irony. They pushed you away to feel in control, but your absence makes them feel completely out of control internally. Because now, they can't reach you as easily. They can't predict you. They can't rely on your consistency. And that unpredictability, that's what shakes them the most. This is why many avoidants circle back. Not because they suddenly became emotionally available, but because your absence created a void they didn't know how to sit with, a discomfort they weren't prepared for. But here's the part most people get wrong. You should never use your absence as a strategy to manipulate them. Because if you're stepping away just to trigger a reaction, you're still emotionally tied, still waiting, still giving them power. True absence, the kind that impacts them deeply, comes from detachment, from genuinely choosing your peace over chasing someone who couldn't meet you halfway. And when that kind of absence happens, it does something powerful. It forces them to confront the very thing they've been avoiding all along, not you, but themselves. Their fears, their patterns, their emotional walls. So if you're dealing with an avoidant and you feel like they don't care, like they can just walk away unaffected, understand this. They don't escape the connection. They just experience it differently. And often, much later, in silence, in absence, where your presence once lived, and where your absence now echoes the loudest.